Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisabukele i-SABC Kids News. Njengoko ke abanye abantu baye banikezele bancame ukufozekisa amaphupho wabo, kodwa yena umyili wempahla waseThekwini khange avumele nanye into ime phambi kwakhe. Uyazi kaloku ukuba apha e-Kids News siyathanda ukuqaqambisa siqhayise ke zakhono zenu. Namhlanje ke sakuncokola negqiyazana elizenzele igama kwezefashoni. Enhle Gebashe ubuhle bakhe buhlolisa ingqondo icwengile inzwakazi imanzandonga uza kusibalisela ke ngothando lwakhe lokuyila impahla. Enhle, hi and welcome to Kids News.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Listen, you look so beautiful. You are the brightest star in the galaxy. You know, before we start with anything, tell us, who is Enhle?
So I'm Enhle Gebashe. I'm the founder and initiator of Enhle Babes Couture. My hobbies are playing tennis, swimming, drawing, reading, and most of all, designing.
I mean, you are actually what you are wearing. What really sparked your interest into to finish the fashion world?
So what sparked my fashion into the fashion world was the way my mom made garments and wedding gowns for other people, and I decided that I love clothes. I had loved clothes since I was 3. So I decided that I'm going to start my own brand because I love clothes.
And I see that you have set your trademark. Your clothes are looking bright with a touch of African print. What is your inspiration when you create such designs?
My inspiration comes from looking at Ndebele cultures and other inspiring African cultures, and also looking at nature.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, we understand that you're at school, you have to run your business. How do you juggle?
When I was still in normal school, I used to do fashion during the weekend, and then during the week I'd focus on school. But now that I'm homeschooling, I'm trying to focus more on my brand and growing my brand, but also staying determined in school.
Talking about school, you had an opportunity that was presented to you to design school uniforms. Can you tell us more about that?
So I started attending Josephine Makanya Primary Sports School of Excellence in my grandmother's area in Durban, and the principal drastically noticed my talents and decided that I should design their school's uniform. So we initiated, and now I'm designing the school uniform along with the grade 7 jackets and the reflector jackets and grade R graduation gowns.
Wow, that's amazing. That's actually a big milestone. You know, you seem like a goal-oriented young woman. What aspects of fashion would you like to change?
I'd like to change the way the world sees African fashion. I want to put the African fashion out there for people to recognize how beautiful Africa is.
And Enhle, you are a real queen because you don't only stand up for yourself, but you stand up for others. You know, tell us more about the anti-bullying campaign that's on the pipeline.
So my anti-bullying campaign is called Fashion Against Bullying, which I initiated because I felt like there was a gap in bullying. People didn't really understand what bullying was, so I wanted to create awareness on what bullying actually is and how to deal with bullying, and just to let other kids speak about their previous bullying encounters.
Interesting. And for our viewers watching us, you know, who are starting up in the fashion world, what are the key aspects that are needed for you to be a fashion designer?
So what I would tell kids wanting to be fashion designers is follow your dreams and not limit yourselves to rules. You should believe in yourself, because I believe that whatever you believe, you can achieve.
Wow. So do you remember, you know, one of your first garments that you made?
Yes, I do.
Tell us about that.
So my first garments were actually for dolls, which is how I decided that I wanted to make my fashion talents even bigger by creating a brand. But my very first garments were for my dolls because, you know, I loved dressing dolls and I loved playing with dolls.
Wow. And how is the future like for Enhle? Where do you see yourself in the next coming years?
I see myself showcasing at New York Fashion Week and also like selling my clothes all over the world, and yeah.
And I know there must be, someone that you look up to in the fashion industry.
I look up to my Kholosa, Baila Duma, and I feel like he's a true inspiration because he's showcasing the Kholosa culture.
Yes, and you are doing the Ndebele culture.
Yes.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Enhle, for joining us. We wish you all the best in everything, that you have planned for the future. We really are proud of your work.
Thank you so much.
Ayike mbukeli wami nizivele ndiyathemba ke nalapho ekhaya banikhuthazekile ngendlela uEnhle enza ngayo. Ngoku masithi qhwi evenkileni siyabuya ngayindawo.